Good morning everyone! Welcome back to my channel. I thought I was going to be working today but I'm not. I have the day to myself, which is nice, so I can really get ready for tonight. So I'm going to be racing with my team on Zwift Race Series. So tonight is going to be a very interesting race. It's going to be very undulating, quite a long one. So a lot of places for people to attack on the hills. So yeah, it's going to be a challenge. So you're going to come along with me, if you want to, and see what I do throughout the day. Pretty much just going to be mostly what I eat. That's a lot of berries. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm gonna add some of this protein powder from my vegan. It's a chocolate smooth, and then I'm gonna add some of these. So I have my porridge. I have this, it's like a kind of vitamin drink thing that I like to have with a straw. So I have spirulina. It's in this because I put it in here. It's usually in a bag. So I have a spirulina tablet. I have a B12 tablet, and then I also have some vegan omegas. I usually have olive oil too, but I don't have any of that left. I need to order some more today. What is your favorite breakfast? So for any of you guys who don't know, I'm a CrossFit coach and a triathlon coach, but the main thing that I do is swimming coaching, swimming lessons for adults and for kids. So when I'm not out doing coaching during the day, like today, I'm working from home. I'm booking people in for swimming lessons. Some people come in weekly, some people come in monthly, some people come here, there and everywhere. For me, it's about trying to organize that, responding to emails, responding to messages, and also answering questions and giving out advice. So that's what I'm doing today. A couple of weeks ago, I was doing a time trial on Zwift, and it was to raise money for Kaylee's Wee Stars, which was amazing. They raised a ton of money, which is fantastic, and I ended up somehow getting first place and got a £200 voucher with Performance Cycling Coach. So I'm about to have a meeting with him, so that'll be interesting to see what he says and see whether I can get some coaching. And tons of people are booking in for swimming, which is amazing. So my day off seems to be not a day off, but we're all good. So I'm not going to use any oil. I know that some people do, but I'm just literally gonna put these in as they are for about 15 minutes and then make the rest of the salad. Okay, so the rest of the salad is all done in here, so we're just gonna go and grab these sweet potatoes. Wow, they're looking good. Fabulous. Okay, so now we just need to top this. Ugh, come on, come on. Final thing is some soy sauce and then a sprinkling of salt. Un poquito de sal también. This is a big salad. Time to eat. Perfect. So we are in my living room. This is where the Zwift racing is going to take place. I'm going to basically show you guys how I set everything up and how we get ready for the race, which is in not very long. My turbo. It is a Wahoo kicker and it's a Look bike dry towel. And then I'm going to soak this towel so it's completely wet so I can then kind of wipe myself off because it's going to get really warm in here. I do have a fan from my friend Joel. And then I've also got this heart rate monitor which I need to race. I've then also got another light up here and I've got my light box there. I'm going to write a race thing. This was last week's one. I'm going to go and grab my laptop and start connecting everything. Hopefully I'm going to try to do it live on YouTube. Last week it worked for a bit but then everything went really glitchy. So we're going to see if it's going to work. And yeah, we're just gonna go for it. So I have approximately 40 minutes until the start of the race. So what I'm actually gonna do is gonna go and jump in the shower. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm completely washed off of any moisturizer that I've put on my body, just because sometimes when you then start to sweat, it kind of feel, oh my hands look orange. I mean, purple, same thing. So I'm just getting all the moisturizer off. I quite often do this when I'm doing 2K erg tests as well on the rowing machine, just kind of cools me down because it's gonna get really hot and sweaty. So I'm about to have a shower, my hair is soaking wet, and the last thing that I'm gonna do is put on some pseudocreme, which you guys don't need to see, and I'm gonna have some creatine, and I'm also gonna have some beta alanine as well. And then I'm gonna get my headphones and then I'm just gonna go. So what I'm doing is I'm talking with the rest of the team on Discord, and I'm now getting my heart rate monitor ready because you need that to be able to race. It's just part of the rules, so I'm connecting that to everything so it's all set up. I'm then getting my orange jersey on because that is the team kit. And then we are just hopping on the bike to try and warm up. There's only a few minutes left. I have been on for 10 minutes before. Talking with the girls, seeing if there's any race plans that we can go for. Although we're doing it as a team, it's still an individual race. But we're there together just in case we can make a break for it. Good luck. Good luck. Have fun. Good luck. So I'm now taking my jacket off. I try and keep it on for as long as I can because it gets really cold in that room. And then I'm just taking my headphones and popping my music on because it really helps me in the race. So as we come through that banner, I'm now speeding everything up. So we're going to come to the first hill. You can see that everyone is sticking together, but you can still see those watts are pretty high up there. Pace is pretty high. We're at 44 kilometers an hour, so we're absolutely raking through this. So let's go to the first hill. So you can see now that people are starting to use their power-ups. They're using the draft and boost. I have a feather, so I'm going to use that going up the first hill here. Now the watts are going up pretty high, and nobody really knows how hard this is going to be. I'm trying to play it safe because I have no idea how hard this is actually going to be. So there are 3 KOMs within this lap. There are 5 laps, so there's quite a few hills to do. So not long after this one, we've got a little bit of a downhill, and then we're going to go up the next one. So we're going to fast forward to that. So we get to the second KOM, and it hits me really hard. I didn't realize how close it was, but I then just push, see if I can stay in front of these girls. I put on my featherweight, and I just grind to the top. Legs are feeling pretty good here, feeling like this is really helping me warm up, which is fantastic. So this is the start of the last KOM in the first lap. And it's very interesting how you watch how some riders try and lead attacks off the front, but then we end up just managing to get them back if you stay in the pack. So it's been able to have this mindset of, I'm not going to go off crazy hard right now because it's just the first lap. I'm just going to try and reserve my energy, work with the people around me, and then maintain that speed throughout the whole race rather than going off and then absolutely killing your legs. So we've hit the cobblestones, and this time I'm trying to play it a little bit differently. So I'm up there ahead, I know what's to come. I'm then pushing here. I don't actually have a power up for this one. I don't really know why, but I didn't have one. Sometimes you just don't get them. So I really had to push and grind to see if I could get to the top. Now, there are points to be had for every single time you go underneath those banners. So we were trying to get as many points as we could, trying to smash it to the top. This was probably one of the hardest bits because you're so close to the top and those watts are super high, but you want to be able to save your legs for the rest of the race.
How are you feeling?
All right.
Yeah, good.
Now.
Not for long.
But that hill is a different story.
I know.
So what happened here is that we had managed to drop the rest of the group. So it was just 4 of us.
As long as we stay ahead of the others though, we'll
Yeah.
top 4 every time.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, okay, I think. We'll see after this hill.
Yeah. We're halfway now.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're back again for another KOM, and there's only 4 of us, so we have to stay in front of those girls to get the maximum amount of points. It's super hard to know when to use your power-ups. I probably used mine again too early here, but there were only 4 of us, so it wasn't so much of an issue. Just had to grind all the way to the top and get past that banner.
Woo!
Well done.
You too.
So after having done that hill on lap 3, I managed to be able to push over the top with only 1 other rider being able to hold with me. The other 2 fell behind. We just kept on pushing and kept on pushing. The other 2 people just couldn't quite get up to us, and we didn't want to slow down too much in case the peloton behind caught us up. So after doing the first climb on lap number 5, I managed to see if I could try and break away from the girl that was behind me. And this was the hill that I did it. I kept pushing and pushing to get to the top, and she was slowly getting further and further behind me. I had to make sure that the one I passed underneath this barrier, I had to step on. Otherwise, she was just going to catch me and use me again as draft. So this was the time for me to really start pushing it and see if I could break away on my own. So this is the last 400 meters to go. You can hear my heavy breathing. You can hear my teammates' heavy breathing. We were absolutely grinding, and here I start standing up. Although I'm at the front, I'm just wanting to see if I could do a sprint finish here. And at the end, I get back up one last time, and I push all the way through to the end.
Come on, Coralie. Well done, you won. Well done.
Went all the way to the end. Come on, push, push, push. Oh, wow.
Well done, Coralie. Brilliant win. Brilliant win.
It was awful. So poor.
Hey, she was 30 seconds behind you in the end.
That was so tough. It was that last hill. And I was like,
Yeah.
right, do I just go? Because it
Yeah.
makes such a difference when there's someone with you. But I was like, no, I'll just keep going and see what happens. If she catches me, then I'll just go with her to the end. But
Yes. So as my bath is running, I'm gonna have some food, kind of a curry, like a coconut based curry thing, parsnips, mushrooms and onions and sweet potato. And I've got some like meatball things in there and like beetroot. It doesn't look so appetizing, but it's actually very tasty. I don't really feel like eating right now, but I know I need to. And now I'm going to have a protein shake in the bath. Okay, so some milk. And then we're gonna go for carrot cake flavored protein. It's like a liquid pudding. Lighting is rubbish in here, I know, because I just dimmed my light. I've got a full day of coaching tomorrow, so up early. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, whatever that may be. Bye guys!